Now, from meeting GA royalty, he was with Kieran Donaghy down in Tralee yesterday.
Was indeed, with a giant cereal box.
And to riding a robotic horse. Derek has had a normal week for Derek.
Yeah, but things seem to be getting more and more elaborate, don't they? I'm like, is he losing his mind? Derek, how are you going to top it today?
Just about, guys. Tommy, it's called a simulator, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome down here to the grounds of King John's Castle. We're in the heart of the medieval quarter here in Limerick City. And, guys, it's all about Team Tommy versus Team Wern in a few minutes' time in a game of medieval tug of war. So that's all to come in a few moments. First up, we're saying hello to Sir James Core. Good morning to you, James.
Good morning, Derek. How are you?
James, this castle dates back over 1,200 years. We're steeped in history here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the castle itself dates back about 800 years, but the island being settled goes all the way back into the 10th century. So this is the second oldest building in Limerick, preceded only by St. Mary's Cathedral, and it was built under the orders of John Plantagenet, who was the bad guy from Robin Hood.
OK, and what a beautiful setting on the banks of the River Shannon.
Of course, yeah. Well, see, it's a defensible point, and then also it was the crossing point at the river, the Curraghour, which means big noise in Old Norse.
Didn't know that. And Limerick, Oscuelga,
Limnock meant barren place in Old Norse.
Nothing barren about Limerick.
Nothing barren now, but when they first came here, there was no settlement. The nearest Gaelic settlement was Mungret. That's what attracted them.
Before the Normans then, the Vikings got hold of it.
The Vikings first, and then the Normans came then with the second Norman invasion in 1171. And that was Henry II, John's father, who conquered Limerick and made Donal Moore O'Brien, the last king of Limerick, bend the knee.
Let's talk about the grounds here as well. The wall's very, very thick here.
Very thick. They have to be. They've withstood arrows, slings and cannon fire even.
Three sieges, I believe.
3 sieges in the 17th century. The 1642 during the Confederate War, and then 1652 during Cromwell's invasion, and finally 1690 with the siege, the Jacobite Williamite War, and the last Jacobite defence in Ireland happened right here.
Let's talk about the interactive museum, because it's really cool. I was down there earlier. The kids are going to love it.
Oh yeah, yeah. The museum is very family friendly. It's really interactive, and it's great as well to see it. I remember when I was a kid coming here just before the museum was redone. It's great to have all these lovely projections and models, and the history is presented so concisely as well. And then when you come out to the courtyard, you're greeted with us, the historical animation team. So
yeah, and keeps it really interactive and lots of fun. Bringing it into the 21st century now, we have lots of gigs here. What an amazing amphitheatre for a gig.
Oh, absolutely. From English royalty to music royalty. We've had everyone from Van Morrison to Denise Choila and Hermitage Green in between. Recently, we've just had Kasabian and Bellex 1 play, and then coming up next Wednesday, we've got Kraftwerk, following on at the end of the month
from Germany, right?
Madness.
Yeah,
Kraftwerk from Germany.
Yeah, they're really cool. And the sound here, the acoustic, I'd say, is incredible.
Just amazing. It kind of works like an amphitheatre. The way the walls turn, they resonate all that sound back into you.
Yeah, the sound bounces off. How many can we hold?
We can hold about 2,000 people, and at that max capacity, you can still hear everybody as clearly on that stage.
That's incredible. Where can we find out more online?
KingJohnsCastle.ie.
And for more information across your socials as well. Now, Sir James, we didn't come here to chat, because in fact, we came here for war. We have a tug of war underway.
That's right. The great Olympic game of tug of war. Huh? So we have 2 teams. Our invaders from Monaghan, the vile vassal serfs of the O'Neills. It's Team Tommy. And our heroic defenders of the Dáil Gosh, the heroes of Termon.
Come on, Limerick.
So our rules. Once this central point passes either end of the pillory, that team is the winner. Invaders, ready at your rope.
Yes.
Defenders, ready at your rope.
Team Warren versus Team Tommy.
Hold. Heave!
Hey!
Heave!
Come on!
Back into
Come on, Team Warren! Come on!
Can't!
Come on, Team Warren!
Victorious! Win for Limerick!
It's a win for Limerick! We are victorious!
Limnock the boo! Tommy can't talk. It's terrible.
Congratulations!
I'm sorry, Monaghan. Tough luck. Lads, come back to us for the crowning ceremony at 9. Hey!
Lim Knuckle Boo, I'm so sorry.
Best of 3.
Your token has never been a strong point, is that it? There's lots more still to come in the final hour. We're getting a makeup masterclass from one of the best in the biz, Dominic Skinner.
Plus, Carrie Bradshaw makes her return to the TV screens. Brian Lloyd is going to tell us whether he rates the new Just Like That. See you in a few minutes.